Hey, good morning. Today is Monday,
May 9th.
May 9th, and I'm with Becky again at LAX, and I'm very stressed out. I had a little situation with my shuttle service, and I had to take a cab that cost $5. But you know what? It's all good. I'm almost done this, and I'm starting to feel human. And of course, I went through the bag check of hell, and that was another story. But you know what? We're just gonna wipe all that out, just
get on the plane and go home.
But we first, since we started the trip together, I thought that we would talk about Tink and go over our thoughts and will we do it again? And you did not run the 5K.
I did not. I only ran the 10 and a half.
I really kind of wish you would have, because I think you would have loved that. The 5, did I say 10K or did I say 5K? I'm really tired. I should not be doing this right now.
We were talking about the 5.
Like crap,
we were talking about the 5K. You ran the 5K. I did not. And the 5K was mostly all in the park.
It was all in the park.
Yeah, that was
my favorite 5K. Before it was the Jingle Jungle, but I absolutely loved this 5K. I mean, running on the park, that was absolutely amazing. Plus, this is my first time to Disneyland, and I have never seen California Adventure, so that part was pretty amazing. I thought the character stops were nice. And plus, there was they had pirates out, and I kind of make my own character stops sometimes. It gets really good pictures, so I loved it. I think
good. Well, I should have done it, but the 10 and a half were enough for me.
Yeah, live and learn. What are you going to do? So let's go to the 10K. Oh. What did you think about the 10K?
I don't even remember the 10K by now, but no.
I know, it was only a couple days ago. That's why I'm trying to do this now, because if I waited a week or a month, then I would totally forget everything.
The 10K was fine. I mean, it was nothing. It ran through both parks, so that was nice.
Right.
But it wasn't anything special. They had I think they had pretty much the same characters on the 10K that they had on the half, right?
They had the fairies, and I don't know the fairy names. I'm not even going to try, because my boys are in college and your kids are older, so we're kind of
we missed the whole fairy thing.
We missed the fairy.
When I think of Tink, I think of Peter Pan, and I expected Peter Pan characters, but it's not. It's all characters.
They had Peter Pan out for the 5K, and they had Wendy out for that one.
No, not for ours. Well, that's because that was the Neverland 5K, right?
Right. And they had Hook and Shmee. That line for the 5K was insanely long, but I had to wait, and then Robin and Sarah caught up with me. So that was kind of like I had to. You had to wait for that line.
I did look for you in all the character lines on the half to see if you were, but you were so far ahead of me that I don't even think you were in any character lines.
Yeah. But I like the 10K. The 10K was nice.
I did. I enjoyed it.
Right.
It was raining though at the beginning.
It was. Well, I walked out because I was going to meet you, and I didn't know that it was raining because none of us bothered to look out of the window. And then I walked out and I saw the roads were wet, and I was like, I did an about face, went back to my room, ponchoed up, got a cover for my
got splashed in a couple puddles here and there, but overall it wasn't bad.
But it stopped before. The rain stopped before the rain.
So it was a little more humid than I expected for Southern California.
It was. I had a really hard time catching my breath. I couldn't settle in for 2 miles. I couldn't breathe, and I couldn't settle in, and I'm so sore too. I am extremely sore, and it was flat. I don't know why I'm so sore.
It's all asphalt. Well, I mean, you're probably used to that. I don't run on asphalt that much at home.
I do, but I do hills. I do a lot of hills too, and I do a lot of treadmill. So let's move on to the half.
Okay.
So what did you think of the half?
The half was fun. It's there was no pre-race stuff. We talked about this.
There's
no character photos before the race. They have a little bit. They have I guess a DJ and stuff. I don't even know if they have a DJ.
It was just
the
announcer.
The announcer.
Right. They had Carissa. What was the girl's name? The new gal.
I don't know.
She was lovely. I mean, of course we miss Rudy. Everyone misses Rudy, but she was very lovely. So I'm not gonna knock her. Where was John Pelkey though?
I don't know.
I love John Pelkey. He's my favorite.
We showed up and kind of went right to the crowd.
That was the weirdest thing.
Which is different than Disney World, where you're hanging out and having a good time, dancing.
Because I like to leave super early, and because of my anxiety, it helps. And when the gals in my room were like, "Oh, we're not going to walk out until 45 minutes before the race," of course, it did not register with me, but there really was no reason.
No.
Right.
No. So then, I mean, the corrals are nice. They're much closer than in Disney World. You don't have to walk 2 miles to get to your corral, so that's nice.
That part was good,
and
but we did miss the pre-race activities.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And post-race, but we'll get to that. But, But the actual race course it was okay. It's a lot outside of the park.
A lot outside.
and
I was
lots.
surprised, but I heard it's because of renovations at
Just for Star Wars Land, and yes.
right. And plus, they made some changes for some road construction, whatever. But I was surprised.
It's a very nice flat course. So if you're trying to PR, I think you can actually do it there at a Disney race.
Yeah.
There were a couple real tight spots, pinch points.
Yeah.
I was disappointed by I don't stop for the characters, so not that so much, but there were no floats or no special.
Yeah.
Usually, like at Disney World, they at least have like some of the, I don't know what you call them, but the guys on the stilts and stuff at some of the stops and that kind of stuff. And the only thing I saw, other than the characters, were the Lost Boys on the carousel.
Right.
I didn't even see them.
There could have been some more characters for that, but there really was. There was it was Goofy and Chip and Dale. That was the first one, and then the fairies.
Okay, I didn't even see Goofy and Chip and Dale. Where were they?
That was by Paradise Pier.
Oh, I totally missed them. Oh no, I remember seeing them now. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was one thing.
The Red Hat ladies, though. Oh my God.
The Red Hat ladies were awesome.
They were fantastic.
I guess that's like kind of some kind of main thoroughfare in Anaheim that you're running through there, and they were there, and somebody from Mouse Planet was there, and they were giving out. I think, food, and then the Red Vine people were giving out red vines.
I missed that.
And that whole stretch was pretty nice, and it was in a good part of the race where you needed a little extra motivation, maybe.
Sparkle Athletic ladies that were giving out the donut.
They were there too. Yes.
That was amazing. Perfect timing for that. That was really great.
So that was good. I thought the PhotoPass photographers did a really great job.
I can't answer about that because I haven't.
You haven't looked at your photos
I haven't
yet?
looked at my photos
I have.
yet.
And
so you're
never.
the photo gal. She takes really amazing pictures.
I never ever bought a marathon photo package because they were so expensive.
Right.
And this, I think, for $39 a day, and certainly if you can share it with other people, that.
Well, how many bibs can they put on that?
They said 5. Technically, but when I talk PhotoPass, it's no different than any other code you put in at the park. So in theory, you can put in as many as you want. So, but then you have more pictures. It's hard to sort through them. I did like when there was a shorter line. Like I didn't do the right in front of the castle, but if you went around in Frontierland and it came back out, they were a little further out.
There were a lot of them lined up too at Paradise Pier. I mean, there was a whole row of them. I know what I went through. So I'm interested to see my
pictures. And the quality of the pictures are very good.
Well, her pictures. What is your Instagram page again?
Ashley RM1.
Yeah, if you want to see really awesome pictures of Disneyland and Disney World, check out her Instagram page at
Ashley, ASHLEY, R as in Rebecca, M as in Mickey, the number 1.
But that was cool. I'm curious to see how that works out for me. So what else about the half? I mean, there was a lot of stretch of highway.
It was good. There were less
mile
spectators.
5 marker.
Oh, at the end, yes. I think it was like you were like between 12 and 13
you were at
miles.
12, and then you're coming through like on the back lot area, and you saw another mile marker up ahead, and I'm thinking, wait, that can't be 13.
And it said mile 5.
It said mile 5. I wish I would have gotten
a little scary.
I wish I would have gotten a picture about that, but the finish line area was really cool. They had so many people out there cheering, and
Oh, I know. The other thing, when you run down Main Street, unlike at Disney World where they have half of it closed off and have spectators, there's no spectators. Which was kind of sad because that Main Street run is so special at Disney World.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
Yeah,
it's special for people running it and for people that are cheering it. So that was a good difference.
Yep.
So anyway, we finished and we got our medals.
Yes. Except I had my blue Coast to Coast and my pink Coast to Coast bracelet on, and I didn't get my pink Coast to Coast. So hopefully runDisney will send it to me quickly, so I'll have it for my collection.
But they should have, because I didn't have to ask or say. They saw what I had, my bracelets, and they automatically gave me whatever I needed, because I wasn't thinking. I was so emotional and so...
Right, that's what I said. I couldn't think, you're not thinking too clear after.
So I was surprised, because that pink is everything. You got to get your pink.
I will.
So hopefully
I'm sure runDisney will take care of me and make sure that I get it. So
yeah, I'm hoping. So what about the after party or after?
There isn't one. Again, that's a big kind of a disappointment because it's fun to hang out after the run
at Disney World. They had no food out. They had no beer stand, which
that's Laura's thing, right?
That's my thing.
I don't care about that, but we usually get post race pictures.
Yes.
with some characters.
They had no characters out.
No.
That was a big difference from Disney World.
No.
They did have a spa, like the massages. They had the engraving.
Oh yes.
I
And the
think that
medical
was it.
tent. I used the medical tent.
Oh,
So.
yeah.
I got my ice, but that was
Right.
about it.
So yeah, once I grabbed my goodie box and all my stuff, and I went to the finish line waiting for Jackie to come in, and then we kind of left.
Yep.
They did have the one. I would have liked to have gotten a picture at the Tinkerbell. Did you see that little sign they had up? But the line was tremendous, so we just used a portion of the stage that had like the pretty backdrop, and that was
There you go, that
that
works.
was our character picture. And
That
then we walked back to the hotel. I mean, I didn't do bag check. Did you do bag check at all this weekend?
I did for the 10K, and I
Okay.
didn't realize that it's in the opposite direction of the corrals. So I was already at the corrals and had to turn around and go all the way back and do bag check. So for the half, I did my very first Run Disney race without a gear check. So it felt great. It was like so liberating. It was very freeing. not to
I
have
didn't
to-
do bag check at all weekend.
Well, you're right there too. So.
Right. So
That's something else I learned at Run Disney. Don't stay on the other side of the Esplanade because you have to go back through security to get across the Esplanade to get back to your
I
hotel.
heard that was a total
If you
pain.
stay on Harbor Boulevard.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
definitely stay over on the Disneyland hotel side if you can. Next time, if I come back for another Run Disney race,
well,
to
that brings
Disneyland,
up my next question. Are you going to do this again?
I don't think I will do Tinkerbell again.
Yeah.
I would like to come out and maybe do the Dumbo Double Dare. Nobody can ever say that.
Yeah.
Or one of the Star Wars races to get the dark side and the light side. But I did the Tinkerbell, and I think it's a one and done.
One and done.
Yeah.
I had a great time. I don't have any complaints. I had a tremendous blast, but I think this was it for me. You know, so
Laura and I talked about this before, and it just didn't feel like the same kind of positive female vibe that I got at Princess.
and we think it's because there was like, I don't know, at Princess you have the pre-race dancing and character photos, and I don't know, there's just more of a you do have to wake up early, and it was nice being able
On
to
East
walk.
Coast time and being
Right.
able to go at the race. Yeah, that was
Right, that
nice.
was a big plus. But
5
I
o'clock's a
missed
lot
it.
easier on West Coast time than East Coast time. for
Yeah,
us, so.
but I missed the pre-race and the after-party feeling.
Me too.
So,
Yep.
But I am doing the Dumbo Double
I wish I was
Dare.
coming with you.
I think they're still. Oh, you can.
No, I can't. I'll be on
Right.
vacation.
Okay, I was gonna try to con you.
No.
But no, I'm looking forward to that to see how that works out, to see if it's the same vibe or different. But
Fun.
all in all, I had an amazing time,
Me
and
too.
you?
Yes, me too. It's always fun.
It was great
Our
seeing
time in the parks.
Disneyland.
Our time in the parks was fabulous. We had a great time.
Radiator Springs, best ride ever.
It is good.
Best ride ever.
Yes.
So I had a good time. I'm really glad I came. I'm glad I got to spend some more time with Becky.
good
And I
time.
hope that after a 6-hour flight home, we're not like clawing up the walls. But
We'll definitely need to be able to get up and walk around the plane and stretch a little bit. while we're
right.
going.
I'm not looking forward to that part. But I had a great time.
Me too.
So
Thank you
until our next race, when I see you again.
Wine and dine, even though
Wine
you
and
say you're not
dine.
running, but I know you will.
We're going.
So.
Megan and I are going to be epic cheerleaders. That is
Yeah,
our
they're
goal.
gonna run. They'll run. They'll find a bib. They'll find a way.
Yeah, if there's a bib, then we'll probably buy the bib. So we're going to get ready and board,
Okay.
and I'm going to give my arm a break here. So
Okay. Take
see you
care.
later. Bye.